Heidel. Brianna Brown of Excelsior will have some work to do. Fast first 120 meters for Fletcher of Heidel. She's really taken the pace out. Wolmer's girls is Casey and Sewell. Tries to pull ahead as well. But Heidel's Nastasia Fletcher in good position at the moment. Shanoya Douglas further inside though, trying to get back. Nastasia Fletcher of Heidel in control. Nastasia Fletcher is really putting on a commanding performance here. The lead stretches for Nastasia Fletcher of Heidel. It is Fletcher who is racing away to the gold medal. 53.94 seconds in the class 3 girls 400 meters. Heidel score big.
If things go by the form chart, they certainly did there. Nastasia Fletcher, Heidel went out hard and held on for dear life, and she delivered 53.99 seconds for that victory. When you can run 400 meters like that and smile at the end, it's a great sign. Here we go with the start. And already Nastasia Fletcher of Heidel in lane 6, catching everyone in front of her except for, I have to admit, Sewell of Wolmer's, who was going with her well down the backstretch. And at this stage, Brianna Brown seems to be biding her time, deciding that if I get into this too early, it might be too much for me to handle. From Mouchette in lane number 3, Shanoya Douglas actually went for it. Bravely, I think this strategy did not work for her, however, as you see, she paid it to 8th at the end of it. Here we go now with 120 meters to go. Nastasia Fletcher looking to the finish line, getting ready to go. Brianna Brown says, well, this is it. I only have 100 meters to go. And she starts to come. We see in lane 4, Douglas of Mouchette starts to fade. The only one even trying to challenge Nastasia Fletcher of Heidel at this time is Brianna Brown of Excelsior, but that was to no avail. The winner comfortably with grit and determination, Nastasia Fletcher, Heidel out of lane. Look at that smile. Yes, Mom, I did it.
The race was really wonderful. It really taught me to push more this year because I didn't make it last year and I felt like everybody was disappointed. So this year I pushed harder and harder to make this win.
Congratulations on your victory. Back to you, Jordan.
Riddle is from Kingston College. Lane 4, Shani Porter from Kingston College. Lane 5, Christopher Ellis, Calabar. He'll be looking to spoil the party. Lane 6, Javar McCoy of Fern Court. Akeem Honeygan from Makati. He is in lane number 7. And Rashid Grant from St. Mary High is in lane number 8.
You know, Christopher Scott, you're going to caught the
always made fresh with the best
podcast. I got very nervous when I saw you can trust Bruce on that one.
Apparently he doesn't know that I know a few things about broadcasting.
No.
This is not my first rodeo.
No. It's just that, you know, you're trained to get very nervous when you see anything going on here that's not vetted. You don't even take a piece of paper from somebody. But Bruce is a veteran, so, you know. Spoke to his coach, Greg Scott, and Dr. Gwyn Jones has advised to pull him from the meet. Has made some difficulty with one of his legs, so he's out for the rest of the championship in the 400 meters. And he looked so good in the 200.
That's what I'm say. We saw him earlier today.
Yeah, he was looking so good.
But felt discomfort afterwards, and just saw his future, and to protect him, they have pulled him from the championship.
And that's the most important thing.
I see Grant.
Akeem Honeygan of Makati is in lane 7.
Also good at 800 meters. He ran 52.52 seconds to get to this final.
And then, of course, lane 6 is empty because no Javari McCoy. You'll see Christopher Ellis of Calabar in 5.
Chris Ellis ran earlier today in the 800 meters and has gone through, or the 200 meters. And he's now getting ready for the 400 meter final.
So too did Jordan Riedel of Kingston College.
And before we get to Riedel, this is Porter of Jamaica, of Kingston College, and he hoping to lead his team to a big 1-2 finish with Riedel behind him.
So that's Ishani Porter, and further inside is Jordan Riedel now, who comes in with 51.07.
Number 828, I've been practicing all day for this Jenny. Jordan Riedel, expect him to win 51.07.
Gregory McFarlane of Excelsior will run from lane 2.
Yeah, the 400-meter coaching from David Riley will have primed him for this final. The Excelsior Eagles looking to celebrate tonight.
And Marco Callaghan from Jamaica College runs in lane 1.
He ran 52.46 to get here. JC has been dropping points recently. He would like to help stop that hemorrhaging.
Their baby-faced assassin, just in Class 4, his first year in Class 3, makes his first champs final, has accomplished one goal already. Can he spring a surprise this evening?
Riedel and Porta, Calabar's Christopher Ellis, will want to have something to say about the outcome. This is the Class 3 boys 400-meter final. And sent away. Pretty even start at the moment. Pretty good start from Ellis of Calabar. Ellis of Calabar really taking out this first 100 meters. And Riedel now gets into his running. His teammate Ishani Porta is also pumping down the back stretch. Watch the speedy Riedel now of Kingston College get back into the mix. And Ellis of
purple and white, 1 and 2, yeah.
Here is the commanding
1 and 2,
who has looked so good.
1 and 2.
It's a Riedel who charges ahead.
1 and 2.
By the KC faithful as they enter the home stretch.
1 and 2.
Riedel is looking very good at the moment, but Christopher Ellis has responded. Calabar's Ellis now marches to the front. What a performance this is from Christopher Ellis of Calabar. Takes the gold medal. KC get bronze and silver, but no doubting about the gold. Green and black is the gold medal is clad in, and it's in the name of Christopher Ellis.
Christopher Ellis says, "Don't count me out just yet, Jordan. We, the Lions, are still here, still hungry, still prowling." And he launched a brilliant attack over the last 100 meters. Gives the camera people the #1 sign. Big performance too, but has to contend with Daly and Headley.
2 from Homewood, 2 from Heidel. Macovia, St. Catherine, Edwin Allen, and Beartech.
Class 2 girls 400-meter final. Cleanly away.
Oh no. Oh no. That very unfortunate sound. Do we get to
Dockery step up into Class 2 and claim victory? Or does Jodie and Daly, the hurdler, quarter miler, all-rounder, will she prove too hot for the rest of the field? Kitania Headley closes.
So called back to their mark for this Class 2 girls 400-meter final. The full field remains. White, Thomas, Dockery, Gallimore, Daly, Headley, Mullings and Carr, and they're off and running in the final of the Class 2 girls 400 meters. And Sabrina Dockery has run out well, and also running well is Heidel's Jody and Daly. So Daly and Dockery in the mix up there as well is Homewood Technical's Rosalie Gallimore. But look at Sabrina Dockery giving chase to Heidel's Jody and Daly. Jody and Daly and Sabrina Dockery, your top two. Gallimore left well out of the picture. Jody and Daly turns for home, trailed by Sabrina Dockery. Will Dockery have enough to respond? Daly is rocking left and right. Dockery is trying to fight back. The battle for third is changing hands. Jody and Daly is streaking away. Heidel are beginning to celebrate. Jody and Daly gets there, and it's very close for that second position, I'll tell you. But there's no doubting the gold medalist. That's her on screen. Jody and Daly, 53.56 seconds.
She gets there. She gets it. A medal in Class 2. Her mom surely celebrating in the National Stadium. Corey Bennett, 3 for 3 over 400 meters. Celebrates with her teammate, with Dockery finishing in second, 54.12. And the Heidel girls have been big in this 400 meter final.
Here we go at the start. Well, no, with 200 meters ago, Jody and Daly says, I'm the favorite. I can go sub 54. and I'm there. But Lacovia's Dockery in lane 3 with the long white socks, battling, used her speed well for the first 300 meters, did not have enough to hold off the charge of Jody and Daly down the stretch. So Dockery rocking back and forth, just trying to hold on, because finishing fast is Kitanya Headley, that superstar from St. Catherine, and they go down to the line. And I'm glad that we used photo finish at this meet, viewers, because though Jody and Daly was a clear winner from Hydel, Dockery and Kitanya Headley went down on the line, and I think it was 54-189 Old Hope Road. He knows he can do some serious damage in this 400 meters. Has already run 48.50 at champs.
Taj Marquez White. He lines up in lane 4, second last year, and on top across all events. That white headband distinct can be missed in lane 4. In lane 3, Calabar Nicoy Bramwell.
Last year got silver in the 100 meters in class 3. He's now in class 2, and guess what? I'm a 400 meter man, Mom. That's Nicoy Bramwell of Calabar, 48.47, got him to this final.
Further inside, Daniel Francis of Alphonsus Davis. His coach, Megan Copeland-Wilson, 400, 800 active while at Homewood, has conditioned him for this final. And this now is Kenrick Sharp of St. Mary Technical.
Really proud of St. Mary Tech to get a finalist in a 400 meter race, 48.85 the time he took to get here.
Yes, he is the Eastern champion, Kenrick Sharp, 2-4 champion, but that's Nicoy Bramwell. Told me that he was ready for this test to step up into 400 meters, and he'll be looking at Taj Marquez White of Kingston College, who came across the line behind his teammate Marcelia Rose last year. But now, as the lone competitor from KC, will look to fly the Fortis flag high. Set. Off and running in the class 2 boys 400 meters. This one promises to excite. Zachary Wallace of Magotty on the outside has pushed the pace early. And look at Omari Robinson of Jamaica College. Taj Marquez White, though, with that super sprint speed, comes and joins him on the back stretch. So it's Taj Marquez White looking best of all. Some running left to do for Nicoy Bramwell. Taj Marquez White is absolutely storming. Remember the record, 46.33 seconds. Kingston College's Taj Marquez White, uncontested at the moment. Nicoy Bramwell putting on her mighty sprint. Robinson of JC on the outside. They're all looking at the heels. Marquez White. Record all season. Taj Marquez White marches to the class 2 boys 400 meter title at Champs 2023. 47.70 seconds.
47.73, rounded 2, came in as favorite in his last year of class 2 and delivers big time. 47.73, a respectable time. A nice Friday, Thursday evening, delivered well. In second and third, we had Omari Robinson from Jamaica College and Nicoy Bramwell from Calabar. Getting some.
Alrighty, congrats on your win and all the best, Daj. It's back to you in the commentary box.
Okay.
But Ricky and Russell well positioned in lane 3 to track Mackinac throughout the race, who's in lane 4.
By the way, the athletes on the outside, Alia Baker, Jamara Patterson, Tony and Beckford, and Casey and Powell.
2 from Edwin Allen in this race.
2 from Hydel, 2 from Utech.
Set.
Off in the class 1 girls 400 meter final, and who will make the early running? Let's turn our attention to the middle of the track and look to Onika Mackinoff, the captain of Hydel. On her outside, Casey and Powell of Edwin Allen, but Ricky and Russell is going to give chase, and Onika Mackinoff knows that the speed is behind her, trying to put a gap between herself and Ricky and Russell. Now Ricky and Russell begins to respond. It's Onika McAnuff and Ricky and Russell. Casey and Powell of Edwin Allen being left behind now as they come off the curve. It's Ricky and Russell who marches to the front. Onika McAnuff now trying to hold on to that second position. Ricky and Russell responding like a champion and now stretching the gap at the front. Ricky and Russell of Homewood Technical. Watch the clock. Ricky and Russell come through at 51.24.
Record.
Ricky and Russell, big run, big win. Gold medal, Homewood Technical.
The record, one of these untouchable ones, 51.13 set in 2006 by Sunita Sutherland, survives. Fight and assault, 51.26. Spectacular run by Ricky and Russell of Homewood Technical. When you get your hair in that color, you are ready to deliver, and she did. Here they are, two.
Lane 2, Siobhan Reed of Andrew Technical. Lane 3, Malik Smith Van, the favorite in this one from Jamaica College. He's in lane number 3. Lane 4, Ahmad Glasgow from Kingston College. Lane 5, Emmanuel Rotamia from Kingston College. Lane 6, Delano Kennedy of Edwin Allen. Lane 7,
Record, yeah.
Lane 7
Record of the bro.
BNT because Mark Anthony Miller is not there. He suffered an injury today. And lane number 8 from Stets, Jasani Dennis. So,
Record of the bro.
favorites in this one. Bruce, we have Delano.
No, I heard you clearly declare.
Well, he
Malik Smith Band of
Malik Smith
Jamaica
Band,
College
yes.
as the favorite.
He-
And
well-
Delano Kennedy third. Delano Kennedy, real Christopher Scott. You're going to say that to me when I have my nice pretty 45, 49.
Well, I think that I think that this race is gonna be very close to call.
Record.
You know, you have Delano Kennedy of Edwin Allen, you have Malik Smith Band, you have Emmanuel Rotamia from Kingston College. So pardon my words and my phrase, but this is going to be a very, very close race. So watch out for either one of the three that's in this one.
it's 7 in this one.
Jasana Dennis of St. Elizabeth Technical, 47.36 to get to this final.
Yeah.
We would have seen
Yeah, Mark Anthony Miller in this one, but out due to injury.
the World Junior Championship finalist, Delano Kennedy of Edwin Allen, 46.69 to get here, but he has run 45.49.
Record already,
He
yeah.
comes back tonight for another 400-meter final.
Record African.
Early in the 200 qualified for the semis. What can he do tonight?
Jamaica.
Lane number 4, Amal Glasgow, also Kingston College. So KC with 2 in this one. He ran sub 47, 46.90 to get to this final. He expects to score heavily for Kingston College in this final.
In lane 3, I've nicknamed him Primetime. Malik Primetime Smith Band. Does he show up in spanking form, 46.66 to qualify with a personal best?
Lane 2, one of the few representatives we're going to see in the finals this year from St. Andrew Technical, Shivoni Reed, outstanding athlete, 48.49 is PB.
And Stetson lane 7, Stetson lane 8, and Stetson lane 1. Enrique Webster completes the lineup, 47.73 qualifying. He will close fast, but this final, Bruce, a good one.
It was 2 from JC, 2 from KC, 2 from St. Elizabeth Technical. Mark Anthony Miller unfortunately injured. So
I'm not a Kennedy on paper, but I think Primetime shows up in big shape this evening. Malik Smith Band is my pick.
I'll go with Delano. I'm willing to roll the dice on this one. Lane 6, Edwin Allen, Delano Kennedy.
Final of the Class 1 boys 400 meters. Sent away cleanly, and keep an eye on Jasona Dennis. He likes to go out hard of Stets. He's running blind on the outside. Delano Kennedy has made a fast start as well. Amal Glasgow wants to get into the picture, and Malik Smith Band with some work to do, but that unique running style of Delano Kennedy, trying to close the stagger on Jasona Dennis, who has absolutely stolen a march. But the strength of Delano Kennedy of Edwin Allen now coming through. Amal Glasgow in the third position. Look at Malik Smith Band on the inside. Delano Kennedy of Edwin Allen takes a little peep over the left shoulder. Delano Kennedy leads. Malik Smith Band trying to get back into the picture. It's a Delano Kennedy of Edwin Allen running away with this one. 45-24. Delano Kennedy, big performance. That was prime time. Delano Kennedy gives Jasona Dennis and Malik Smith Band an embrace. And that was 400-meter running here.
27, a big personal best for Delano Kennedy of Edwin Allen in second place. Oh wow, another sub 46. That means Malik Smith Band is also doing a PB at 45.74. Quality running, 400-meter running. Dwayne, are we going to be too early to say it? Yeah. Is it back? Is it back on the men's side?
It is that way. And down the back to Jasona Dennis on the outside in lane 8. Stole a march on the field, but Delano Kennedy, with that fantastic sprint speed and the experience that he's gotten over the past couple seasons, comes into the final stretch with Malik Smith Band trying to respond. Amal Glasgow there as well, but Delano Kennedy turns into the home stretch. He begins to unwind those long legs and goes away from the rest of the field. Smith Band responds brilliantly. The prime time athlete comes through and comes too strong for second, but no denying Delano Kennedy dips below 46 seconds. Smith Band, a big personal best for him. And Jasona Dennis, the bravest of the lot in lane 8. But this man, gritting, fighting, a gruesome run, a tough race. But Delano Kennedy gets